Goal: financial freedom. Steps to secure your future. Chapter 1, Introduction, Defining Financial Freedom. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom is often seen as an elusive dream, but with the right approach, it's within reach for anyone willing to put in the work. At its core, financial freedom is the ability to make life choices without being constrained by financial pressures. It's about having enough savings, investments, and income to support the lifestyle you want, without the stress of living paycheck to paycheck. Financial freedom means different things to different people, whether it's early retirement, traveling the world, or simply having more time to pursue hobbies and passions. The importance of a mindset shift. The journey to financial freedom isn't just about numbers, it's a mindset shift. People often feel stuck because they believe that financial freedom is only for the wealthy. However, financial freedom starts with small, intentional steps anyone can take. Developing a mindset of abundance and control over finances is crucial. Instead of viewing money as a source of stress, it helps to see it as a tool that, when managed effectively, can open doors to a more fulfilling life. Common myths about financial freedom. Myth: financial freedom is only for high earners. Many people think financial freedom is reserved for those with high salaries. In reality, it's more about how you manage and grow your money than how much you earn. By budgeting wisely, saving consistently, and investing strategically, people of all income levels can work toward financial independence. Myth: financial freedom requires extreme sacrifice. While reaching financial freedom does involve making choices, it doesn't mean cutting out all the pleasures in life. Financial freedom is about finding a balance, allocating resources wisely while still enjoying the things that matter. Myth: financial freedom means never working again. Financial freedom isn't always about quitting a job, it's about creating options. For some, it might mean retiring early, but for others, it could mean working on projects they love without financial pressure. Setting your vision for financial freedom. Before diving into the technical aspects of money management, it's essential to set a personal vision. Ask yourself, what does financial freedom look like to you? What kind of lifestyle do you envision? Having a clear goal not only keeps you motivated but also helps direct your financial decisions. Some people might envision freedom as traveling the world, while others might see it as being able to spend more time with family. Write down your vision in as much detail as possible. This becomes your why and can be a strong motivator when challenges arise. Creating a realistic timeline. Financial freedom is a journey that doesn't happen overnight. Setting a realistic timeline based on your current financial situation can prevent frustration and help you track your progress. Consider where you are now and where you'd like to be in 5, 10, or 20 years. Breaking the journey into smaller milestones, like saving for an emergency fund or paying off a credit card, helps make the larger goal feel more attainable. First steps to begin your journey. Track your spending. Knowing where your money goes each month is crucial for taking control. Use a budgeting app or a simple spreadsheet to track every expense for at least a month. This gives you a clear picture of your spending habits and highlights areas for improvement. Create a basic budget. A budget doesn't have to be complicated. Start with a simple system, list your income and essential expenses, then allocate funds for discretionary spending and savings. Adjust as necessary, and remember that your budget is a tool, not a restriction. Set up a small emergency fund. Financial freedom requires a foundation of security. Aim to set aside a small emergency fund of at least 1 month's expenses. This will cover unexpected costs and give you peace of mind as you build a more extensive financial plan. Define short-term and long-term goals. Set realistic financial goals for the short term, like paying off debt or saving for a trip, and the long term, such as buying a home or investing for retirement. These goals will guide your decisions and keep you focused on the bigger picture. Summary. Financial freedom is about creating choices, not just wealth. It begins with a clear vision, a mindset shift, and small, actionable steps. By setting goals, understanding your financial habits, and creating a basic budget, you're laying the groundwork for a future where money supports your dreams rather than limits them. Chapter 2: Financial Health Assessment. Understanding your financial health. The first step toward financial freedom is a thorough assessment of your current financial state. Knowing where you stand financially enables you to make informed decisions and set realistic goals. This process involves evaluating your income, expenses, debt, and savings. By understanding your financial health, you can create a clear roadmap for improvement. Evaluating income and expenses. To gain control over your finances, start by examining your income sources and monthly expenses. Income assessment. List all sources of income, including your primary job, side gigs, freelance work, and any passive income sources. Calculate your average monthly income. This number will serve as the foundation for building a budget and setting savings goals. Expense tracking. Track your spending for at least a month to understand your spending habits. Divide expenses into two categories: fixed, rent, utilities, car payments, and variable, groceries, entertainment, dining out. Identifying your essential versus non-essential expenses helps clarify where you can make cuts if needed. Analyzing your debts. Debt is one of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom, so it's important to evaluate your current debt situation. Types of debt. Make a list of all debts, including credit cards, student loans, car loans, and any personal loans. Note the interest rate, minimum monthly payment, and total balance for each debt. Debt-to-income ratio. Calculate your debt-to-income (DTI) ratio by dividing your monthly debt payments by your gross monthly income. A DTI ratio below 36% is generally considered healthy, while a higher ratio may indicate a need for debt reduction. Credit score. Your credit score plays a critical role in your financial health. It affects your ability to get loans, secure a mortgage, and even rent a property. Review your credit score and look for areas of improvement, such as paying down high-interest debts or making payments on time. Assessing savings and investments. Savings and investments are the cornerstones of financial freedom, providing security and growth potential. Emergency fund. A healthy emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. If you don't have one yet, aim to build this fund as a priority. Consider placing your emergency savings in a high-yield savings account for easy access and potential interest growth. Retirement savings. Evaluate your retirement accounts, such as 401k, IRA, or pension plans. Determine your current contributions and consider increasing them if possible. Retirement savings grow significantly with compound interest, so starting early and contributing consistently can make a substantial difference. Investment portfolio. If you have investments, review their performance and ensure your portfolio is diversified. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate are common options that offer varying risk levels and growth potentials. For beginners, consider consulting a financial advisor to ensure your investments align with your financial goals. Identifying areas for improvement. After evaluating your income, expenses, debt, and savings, you can identify areas for improvement. Spending adjustments. Look for patterns in your spending and identify any unnecessary expenses. Cutting back on non-essential expenses is one of the simplest ways to boost your savings. Debt reduction. If you have high-interest debt, prioritize paying it off as quickly as possible. Consider using either the snowball method, paying off smaller debts first, or the avalanche method, paying off the highest interest debts first, to accelerate your debt repayment. Increasing savings and investment contributions. If possible, increase your monthly contributions to your savings and investment accounts. Even small increases can lead to significant growth over time due to the power of compounding. Tools and resources for tracking financial health. Budgeting apps. Use budgeting tools like Mint, InAb, You Need a Budget, or Personal Capital to automate expense tracking and budgeting. These apps help visualize your spending patterns and track your financial progress. Spreadsheets. For a more personalized approach, create a custom spreadsheet. It can be as simple as listing income and expenses or as detailed as tracking investments and savings goals. Financial checklists. A checklist can keep you on track with your financial health goals. Set monthly or quarterly reviews to assess progress and make adjustments as needed. Summary. A comprehensive financial health assessment is the foundation for achieving financial freedom. By analyzing income, expenses, debt, and savings, you gain a realistic understanding of where you are and what improvements are needed. Using tools like budgeting apps and checklists, you can consistently track progress and adjust as you work toward your financial goals. Chapter 3: Budgeting for Success. The power of budgeting. Budgeting is often seen as restrictive, but it's a powerful tool for achieving financial freedom. A well-planned budget gives you control over your money, reduces financial stress, and accelerates progress toward your goals. Instead of viewing a budget as a limitation, consider it as a way to allocate your money based on priorities that align with your vision of financial freedom. Different budgeting methods. There are several effective budgeting techniques, and choosing the one that best fits your lifestyle is essential for success. The zero-based budget. With a zero-based budget, every dollar of income is assigned a specific purpose until your balance reaches zero. This includes everything from bills and debt payments to savings and discretionary spending. Example: if you earn $3,000 per month, assign every dollar to categories such as rent, groceries, debt repayment, and savings until all $3,000 is allocated. Pros: offers complete control over spending and encourages intentional financial decisions. Cons: requires time and regular adjustments to maintain accuracy. The 50/30/20 rule. This method divides your income into three categories: 50% for needs, rent, utilities, food, 30% for wants, entertainment, dining out, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Example: if you earn $4,000 per month, $2,000 goes to essentials, $1,200 to personal spending, and $800 to savings and debt. Pros: simple to set up and easy to maintain. Cons: may not be suitable for those with high debt or specific financial goals. The envelope system. This cash-based system involves setting aside physical envelopes for each spending category. Once an envelope is empty, you can't spend any more in that category until the next budget period. Example: set aside an envelope for groceries with $300 and another for dining out with $100. When the money runs out, it limits further spending in those areas. Pros: helps control overspending and promotes mindful purchasing. Cons: less practical for modern digital payments, and may require adjustments if unexpected expenses arise. Creating a custom budget. Your budget should reflect your unique financial situation and goals. Here's a step-by-step guide to creating a custom budget. Determine your income. Calculate your monthly income from all sources, including salary, side gigs, and passive income. If your income varies, consider using an average of your earnings over the past 6 months to create a more stable budget. List essential expenses. Start by listing fixed expenses like rent, utilities, insurance, and loan payments. Then, estimate variable expenses such as groceries and gas. Prioritize these essentials to ensure your basic needs are covered. Identify non-essential expenses. Review your past spending to find non-essential categories like entertainment, dining out, and subscriptions. Allocate a reasonable amount to these areas, based on your priorities. Set savings and debt repayment goals. Dedicate a portion of your income to savings and debt repayment. This might include building an emergency fund, saving for retirement, or paying down high-interest debt. Aim to set aside at least 20% of your income for financial goals, adjusting as needed based on your current situation. Track your spending and adjust monthly. Track your expenses regularly and compare them to your budgeted amounts. If you overspend in one category, look for areas where you can cut back to stay on track. Monthly adjustments are key, especially if your income or expenses change unexpectedly. Staying consistent with your budget. Consistency is crucial for budgeting success. Here are a few tips to help you stick to your plan. Automate bills and savings. Set up automatic transfers for recurring bills and savings contributions. Automating these payments prevents missed bills and keeps your savings goals on track. Review and reflect. At the end of each month, review your spending and reflect on your budget. Did you overspend in any areas? Are there categories where you can cut back next month? Budgeting is an ongoing process, so allow yourself the flexibility to make adjustments as needed. Use budgeting tools. Budgeting apps like Mint, in-app, or even a simple spreadsheet can make it easier to track and organize your finances. Choose a tool that suits your lifestyle and helps you visualize your progress. Benefits of budgeting for financial freedom. A solid budget offers numerous benefits, all of which contribute to long-term financial freedom. Clarity and focus. With a clear budget, you know exactly where your money is going, which helps you focus on achieving your goals. Reduced financial stress. By keeping expenses under control, budgeting reduces the anxiety of unexpected expenses or running out of funds. Accelerated savings. A budget allocates funds toward savings consistently, helping you build wealth faster. Summary. Budgeting is a cornerstone of financial freedom, giving you control over your money and helping you align spending with your goals. By choosing a budgeting method that works for you and making adjustments as needed, you can create a sustainable financial plan that supports your vision of financial independence. Chapter 4. Eliminating debt. Why debt reduction matters. Debt is one of the main obstacles on the path to financial freedom. High-interest debt, in particular, can erode savings, limit investment opportunities, and increase financial stress. By reducing and eventually eliminating debt, you free up more of your income to save, invest, and enjoy life. This chapter explores methods for effective debt repayment and how to avoid falling back into debt. Understanding your debt profile. Before tackling debt, it's important to understand its full scope. This includes types of debt, interest rates, and repayment terms. List all debts. Make a detailed list of every debt you owe, including credit cards, student loans, car loans, and mortgages. Include the interest rate, minimum monthly payment, and outstanding balance for each debt. Identify high-interest debts. High-interest debts, such as credit card balances, should be prioritized due to their potential to grow quickly and consume a large portion of your income. Paying off high-interest debt first can save you money and accelerate your path to financial freedom. Assess your debt-to-income ratio. Calculate your debt-to-income (DTI) ratio by dividing your monthly debt payments by your gross monthly income. A lower DTI indicates a healthier financial situation, while a higher DTI signals that debt is consuming too much of your income. Aim to keep your DTI below 36%, as this is considered manageable by most financial standards. Debt repayment strategies. Choosing a structured debt repayment strategy can help you eliminate debt more efficiently. Here are two popular methods. The snowball method. With the snowball method, you pay off debts from smallest to largest balance, regardless of interest rate. Start by focusing on your smallest debt while making minimum payments on others. Example: if you have a credit card balance of $500, a personal loan of $1,500, and a car loan of $5,000, pay off the $500 balance first. Pros: provides quick wins that build momentum and motivation. Cons: may result in paying more interest over time if high-interest debts are larger. The avalanche method. The avalanche method focuses on paying off debts with the highest interest rate first while making minimum payments on other debts. Example: if you have a credit card debt at 20% interest and a car loan at 5%, prioritize paying off the credit card. Pros: saves money by reducing high-interest debt sooner. Cons: may feel less motivating as it can take longer to pay off the first debt. Tips for accelerating debt repayment. Increase monthly payments. Whenever possible, pay more than the minimum monthly payment. Even a small increase in payment can reduce the repayment timeline and total interest paid. Example: if your minimum payment is $50, try paying $75. This small increase can significantly shorten the repayment period. Use extra income. Any windfalls, such as bonuses, tax refunds, or side hustle earnings, can be applied to debt repayment. This approach is effective for making substantial progress on debt without impacting your monthly budget. Consolidate debts. Debt consolidation involves combining multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This simplifies repayment and can reduce interest costs. Example: if you have several high-interest credit cards, consider a personal loan with a lower interest rate or a balance transfer credit card with a promotional 0% interest period. Automate payments. Setting up automatic payments ensures that you never miss a due date, which helps you avoid late fees and boosts your credit score. Automation also keeps you disciplined and consistent, which is key for staying on track with debt repayment. Avoiding future debt. Becoming debt-free is a significant accomplishment, but staying out of debt is equally important. Here are ways to avoid unnecessary debt in the future. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund covers unexpected expenses, reducing the need to rely on credit cards for emergencies. Aim for a minimum of 3 months' worth of expenses in a high-yield savings account. Set spending limits. Avoid overextending yourself by setting limits on discretionary spending and tracking purchases. If you often use credit cards, consider only charging what you can pay off in full each month. Establish financial goals. Having clear financial goals, like saving for a home or investing for retirement, keeps you focused on building wealth rather than accumulating debt. Goals provide a reason to avoid debt, as you're more motivated to allocate funds toward meaningful financial achievements. Emotional and psychological aspects of debt. Debt often carries an emotional and psychological burden, impacting mental health and overall well-being. Understanding and addressing these feelings can empower you to make healthier financial decisions. Recognize financial stress triggers. Identify situations or spending habits that trigger financial stress or lead to impulsive purchases. Example: if dining out often leads to high credit card balances, consider cooking more at home as a way to reduce expenses. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress by celebrating debt milestones. Paying off even one small debt is an accomplishment and a step toward financial freedom. Positive reinforcement makes the journey feel more achievable and motivates you to continue. Practice patience and persistence. Debt reduction takes time, especially if balances are high. Practicing patience and focusing on incremental progress can make the journey less overwhelming. Summary. Debt repayment is essential for financial freedom. By understanding your debt profile, choosing a structured repayment method, and avoiding future debt, you can regain control of your finances and reduce financial stress. Each debt paid off is a step closer to financial independence and greater flexibility with your income. Chapter 5: Building an Emergency Fund. The importance of an emergency fund. An emergency fund is the financial cushion that protects you against unexpected expenses, such as medical bills, car repairs, or temporary unemployment. Having an emergency fund prevents you from relying on credit cards or loans when unplanned expenses arise. This chapter will guide you on how to establish, maintain, and grow your emergency fund to secure your financial well-being. Determining your emergency fund goal. The recommended emergency fund size varies, but most financial experts suggest having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved. Here's how to determine your ideal target. Calculate monthly expenses. List all essential expenses you would need to cover in case of an emergency, such as rent, utilities, groceries, insurance, and minimum debt payments. Example: if your essential monthly expenses total $2,000, a 3-month emergency fund would be $6,000, while a 6-month fund would be $12,000. Consider your financial situation. Tailor your emergency fund goal to your lifestyle and risk tolerance. If you have a stable job, 3 months of expenses might be sufficient. If you're self-employed or have variable income, a 6-month, or even larger, fund could provide more security. Additional factors like dependents, medical conditions, or high-interest debt can also influence your emergency fund target. Strategies for building an emergency fund. Building an emergency fund takes time and commitment. Here are strategies to help you get started and make consistent progress. Set a monthly savings goal. Establish a monthly savings goal to gradually reach your target. Even small contributions add up over time. Example: if you aim to save $6,000 within a year, you would need to save $500 per month. Break this down further if needed to make weekly or bi-weekly contributions. Automate savings. Automate transfers from your checking account to a separate savings account designated for emergencies. Automatic transfers ensure you save consistently and reduce the temptation to spend. Redirect windfalls. Use bonuses, tax refunds, or extra income from side gigs to boost your emergency fund. By putting any unexpected income directly into your emergency fund, you can reach your savings goal faster without disrupting your regular budget. Cut back on non-essential spending. Review your discretionary spending and look for areas where you can temporarily reduce expenses to speed up emergency fund savings. Example: cut back on dining out or subscription services until you reach your target. Where to keep your emergency fund. The ideal place for an emergency fund is an account that provides easy access and earns a modest return. High-yield savings accounts. High-yield savings accounts offer higher interest rates than standard savings accounts, allowing your emergency fund to grow while remaining accessible. Look for accounts with no or low fees and FDIC insurance for added security. Money market accounts. Money market accounts provide higher interest rates and often come with check-writing privileges, making them a practical choice for emergency savings. These accounts may require a higher minimum balance but can be a good option if you're nearing your emergency fund target. Avoid investments for emergency funds. While investments like stocks or mutual funds can offer higher returns, they are not suitable for emergency funds due to their volatility. Emergencies require quick, penalty-free access to cash, which investments may not provide. Maintaining and growing your emergency fund. Once you've reached your emergency fund goal, keeping it intact and periodically adjusting it is essential. Replenish after use. If you need to dip into your emergency fund, make it a priority to rebuild it as soon as possible. Set up a temporary budget to redirect more funds to your emergency savings until it's fully restored. Adjust for inflation and life changes. Over time, inflation and changes in your lifestyle, such as a new home, marriage, or children, can affect your cost of living. Reassess your emergency fund target annually and adjust it to reflect any increases in essential expenses. Avoid using the fund for non-emergencies. An emergency fund should only be used for genuine emergencies. If you're tempted to use it for non-urgent purchases, remind yourself of its purpose and the security it provides. The peace of mind of an emergency fund. An emergency fund doesn't just provide financial security, it also offers peace of mind. Knowing that you have a buffer against life's uncertainties reduces stress and allows you to focus on long-term financial goals without fear of setbacks. Examples of when to use an emergency fund. Medical emergencies. Unplanned medical expenses can arise from accidents, illnesses, or other health issues. Your emergency fund can help cover out-of-pocket costs, deductibles, or treatments that insurance doesn't fully cover. Job loss. An emergency fund acts as a financial bridge if you lose your job. It provides breathing room while you search for new employment, allowing you to focus on finding the right opportunity without feeling financially desperate. Home or car repairs. Major repairs, like a leaky roof or a broken-down vehicle, often occur unexpectedly. Instead of taking out a loan or using a credit card, you can use your emergency fund to pay for these repairs, saving you money on interest. Summary. Building and maintaining an emergency fund is a vital step toward financial freedom. By establishing a realistic savings goal, choosing a secure account, and practicing discipline, you can create a financial safety net that offers security and peace of mind. An emergency fund protects your finances and keeps you on track toward long-term financial goals, even in challenging situations. Chapter 6: Increasing Income Streams. The importance of multiple income streams. Relying solely on one source of income can be risky. Whether it's a job, a business, or investments, diversification in income sources provides stability and enhances your financial growth. Building multiple income streams reduces dependency on a single source and can accelerate your journey toward financial freedom. In this chapter, we'll explore various ways to create additional income streams and strategies for managing them effectively. Types of income streams. Income streams are typically categorized into three types: earned, passive, and portfolio income. Diversifying across these categories can provide both short-term financial support and long-term wealth-building opportunities. Earned income. Earned income is money you receive from active work, such as a job or freelance work. This type of income often provides the highest initial stability and is usually the primary income source for most people. Example: full-time employment, part-time work, or freelance gigs are all forms of earned income. Passive income. Passive income is money earned with minimal effort once the initial setup is complete. This could include royalties from books or music, rental income, or earnings from a website or blog. Example: if you own a rental property, the rent you receive from tenants is passive income. Portfolio income. Portfolio income includes money generated from investments, such as stocks, bonds, or real estate. Portfolio income often requires some level of financial knowledge and a higher tolerance for risk, but it can yield high returns over time. Example: dividends from stock investments or interest from bonds are types of portfolio income. Strategies for increasing earned income. Increasing your earned income is often the most immediate way to improve cash flow. Here are some effective approaches. Ask for a raise or promotion. If you're currently employed, negotiating a raise or seeking a promotion within your company can boost your income without changing jobs. Preparation tip: Research industry standards for your role and prepare a list of your contributions to support your request. Freelancing or part-time work. Freelancing allows you to leverage your skills outside of a full-time job, providing extra income and flexibility. Platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and LinkedIn can connect you with clients looking for specialized skills. Example: if you have a background in graphic design, consider taking on freelance design projects to supplement your primary income. Developing in-demand skills. Investing in skill development, such as coding, digital marketing, or project management, can increase your marketability and open doors to higher-paying opportunities. Tip: online courses, certifications, or workshops can help you build these skills at your own pace. Building passive income sources. Creating passive income streams requires an initial investment of time or money, but they can generate steady income with minimal ongoing effort. Real estate rentals. Buying and renting out property can provide a significant source of passive income. Although it requires upfront investment, rental income can offer a consistent monthly cash flow. Consideration: real estate requires capital, property management skills, and knowledge of local laws. Start small with a single property to learn the market before expanding. Dividend stocks. Investing in dividend-paying stocks can provide regular income from the dividends companies pay to shareholders. This income grows over time as you reinvest dividends and acquire more shares. Example: many large companies, especially in sectors like utilities and consumer goods, pay regular dividends, making them a popular choice for income-focused investors. Creating and selling digital products. E-books, online courses, and templates are examples of digital products that can be sold multiple times with minimal additional effort. These products are scalable and have low production costs. Example: if you're knowledgeable in a specific area, create an online course and sell it on platforms like Udemy or Teachable. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing involves promoting products or services and earning a commission on sales made through your referral links. This can be a good source of passive income if you have an online presence, such as a blog, YouTube channel, or social media. Example: many bloggers earn income by recommending books, software, or other products and including affiliate links in their content. Growing portfolio income. Expanding your investment portfolio allows you to earn money from a variety of assets, building wealth over the long term. Stocks and bonds. Investing in a diversified mix of stocks and bonds can generate income through dividends and interest. While stocks offer growth potential, bonds provide a steady income, making this combination ideal for long-term wealth. Tip: consult a financial advisor to build a portfolio that matches your risk tolerance and financial goals. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. REITs are companies that own or finance real estate properties, allowing investors to earn dividends without directly owning property. They are a good option for diversifying into real estate without the responsibilities of property management. Example: publicly traded REITs are accessible through stock markets and offer a liquid, low-cost way to invest in real estate. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer, P2P, lending platforms allow you to lend money to individuals or small businesses in exchange for interest payments. This type of investment offers potentially high returns but comes with greater risk. Example: Lending Club and Prosper are popular P2P platforms where investors can earn income by funding small loans. Managing multiple income streams. Handling multiple income streams requires organization and discipline. Here are some tips for managing your finances effectively. Track income and expenses separately. Use budgeting tools or spreadsheets to monitor each income stream and associated expenses. This will help you identify which streams are profitable and where adjustments might be needed. Automate where possible. Automation reduces the time spent managing different income sources. Set up automatic payments for bills and reinvestments to keep cash flow consistent. Stay informed and adapt. The financial landscape changes, so it's important to stay informed about new income opportunities or risks associated with your investments. Example: if new regulations affect your rental property income, consider adjusting your strategy or exploring alternative income sources. The benefits of multiple income streams. Multiple income streams increase financial security and resilience against economic downturns. They also enable you to save and invest more, accelerating your journey to financial independence. Summary: building additional income streams is a powerful step toward financial freedom. By combining earned, passive, and portfolio income, you create a robust financial foundation that protects you against economic shifts and opens up opportunities for wealth accumulation. Remember, each income stream requires an initial commitment, but the benefits of diversification will support you on your path to financial independence. Chapter 7: Smart Budgeting Techniques. The role of budgeting in financial freedom. Budgeting is a fundamental skill for financial success, allowing you to control where your money goes, make intentional financial decisions, and allocate funds toward your goals. With a well-planned budget, you can spend within your means, save consistently, and invest confidently. In this chapter, we'll explore effective budgeting techniques to help you manage your income, reduce expenses, and stay on track toward financial freedom. Understanding your current spending. Before creating a new budget, it's important to understand your existing spending patterns. This process reveals areas where you might be overspending and helps you make realistic adjustments. Track your expenses. Track all expenses over a 1-month period to get a comprehensive view of where your money is going. Use a spreadsheet, budgeting app, or even a notebook for this task. Categories to include housing, utilities, food, transportation, entertainment, debt payments, and any other recurring expenses. Categorize and evaluate. Sort your expenses into categories and identify which are essential and which are discretionary. This will help you see where you can cut back. Example: food and transportation are typically essential, while dining out and streaming subscriptions may be discretionary. Calculate your monthly cash flow. Subtract your total monthly expenses from your monthly income to determine your cash flow. If you have a surplus, you can direct it toward savings or debt repayment. If there's a deficit, adjustments will be needed to balance your budget. Popular budgeting methods. Different budgeting methods work for different financial situations and personal preferences. Here are some of the most popular techniques. The 50/30/20 rule. In this budgeting method, you allocate your income as follows. 50% for needs, essential expenses like rent, groceries, utilities. 30% for wants, discretionary expenses like entertainment and dining out. 20% for savings and debt repayment. Example: if your monthly income is $3,000, allocate $1,500 for needs, $900 for wants, and $600 for savings and debt. Zero-based budgeting. In a zero-based budget, every dollar is assigned a specific purpose, so your income minus expenses equals zero. This method requires close tracking of expenses but provides maximum control. Example: if your income is $3,000, allocate all $3,000 towards specific categories until nothing is left unassigned. Envelope system. With the envelope system, you allocate cash for each category and place it in an envelope. When an envelope is empty, you can no longer spend in that category until the next budgeting period. Digital adaptation. Many budgeting apps allow you to mimic the envelope system with digital envelopes for each spending category. Pay yourself first. This budgeting approach prioritizes savings by setting aside a portion of your income for savings or investments before covering other expenses. This technique helps you grow savings consistently. Example: if you aim to save 20% of your income, transfer that amount into savings as soon as you receive your paycheck. Then, budget the remaining income for other expenses. Tips for staying on budget. Once you've chosen a budgeting method, these strategies can help you stick to it and adjust as needed. Review and adjust monthly. Set aside time each month to review your budget. Assess if you stayed within each category, identify any unexpected expenses, and make adjustments for the following month. Example: if you overspend on dining out, consider reducing that budget and reallocating funds toward savings. Use budgeting apps. Apps like Mint, Inab, You Need a Budget, and Pocket Guard make budgeting easier by automatically categorizing transactions, tracking expenses, and providing spending insights. Tip: choose an app that aligns with your preferred budgeting method for greater consistency. Establish spending limits. Set spending limits for categories that tend to fluctuate, like groceries or entertainment. This keeps discretionary spending in check and ensures you don't exceed your budget. Example: if groceries are consistently over budget, try setting a weekly spending limit to help spread expenses more evenly. Create an emergency fund line item. Include a line item for emergency savings in your budget. This ensures you're always contributing to your financial safety net, even if only by a small amount each month. Cutting expenses without sacrifice. To improve your budget's effectiveness, it's often necessary to reduce expenses. Here are ways to cut costs without feeling deprived. Reduce subscription services. Audit your subscriptions for services like streaming platforms, meal kits, or gym memberships. Cancel any you rarely use or consider sharing with friends or family to save costs. Example: if you're paying for multiple streaming services, consider keeping only one or alternating subscriptions month to month. Shop smart for groceries. Planning meals, buying in bulk, and using coupons can significantly reduce your grocery bill. Stick to a list to avoid impulse purchases, and consider generic brands for staple items. Example: meal planning can cut down on waste and help you avoid last-minute, costly takeout orders. Reduce energy costs. Save on utilities by implementing energy-saving measures, like using LED bulbs, lowering the thermostat, and unplugging electronics when not in use. Example: adjusting your thermostat a few degrees lower in winter or higher in summer can lead to noticeable savings. Consider alternative transportation. If possible, carpooling, public transportation, or biking can reduce your transportation costs significantly, especially if commuting expenses are a major part of your budget. Example: by carpooling just twice a week, you could save on fuel and vehicle maintenance costs over time. Planning for irregular expenses. Irregular expenses, like annual insurance premiums, car maintenance, or holiday gifts, can disrupt a budget if not planned for in advance. Create sinking funds. A sinking fund is a dedicated savings account for specific expenses you know will occur. Divide the total cost by the number of months until the expense is due and save that amount each month. Example: if your car insurance premium is $600 due in 6 months, save $100 each month to cover it without impacting your regular budget. Build a buffer fund. Include a buffer fund within your budget for small, unexpected expenses that don't fall under any specific category. This prevents minor unplanned costs from causing budget issues. Example: set aside $50 to $100 each month as a buffer for unanticipated costs like minor repairs or spontaneous events. The benefits of a well-planned budget. Budgeting offers more than financial control. It fosters a sense of discipline and confidence, reduces stress, and helps you achieve your financial goals faster. With a budget in place, you can avoid living paycheck to paycheck, make informed spending decisions, and feel secure in your finances. Summary. Smart budgeting is the cornerstone of financial stability and freedom. By choosing a method that works for you, staying disciplined, and making small adjustments as needed, you can control your finances, save more, and allocate resources effectively. Budgeting doesn't limit your life, it empowers you to prioritize what matters most on your path to financial independence. Chapter 8: Effective Debt Management. Understanding the impact of debt. Debt can either be a tool for growth or a burden that limits financial progress. Managing debt effectively means learning to differentiate between beneficial and harmful debt, creating a repayment plan, and ultimately freeing yourself from high-interest obligations. In this chapter, we'll discuss strategies for managing debt efficiently, prioritizing repayment, and making smart financial decisions to avoid debt in the future. Types of debt. Debt comes in various forms, each with different levels of impact on your finances. By understanding these differences, you can make better decisions about which debts to prioritize. Good debt versus bad debt. Good debt, debts that contribute to long-term financial growth, like student loans or mortgages, are often considered good debt. These are typically low-interest loans that can lead to increased income or asset growth. Bad debt, high-interest debt from credit cards or payday loans is generally considered bad debt because it doesn't provide long-term benefits and can quickly spiral out of control. Secured versus unsecured debt. Secured debt, this type of debt is backed by collateral, such as a mortgage or car loan. If payments aren't made, the lender can repossess the asset. Unsecured debt, credit cards and personal loans fall into this category, as they aren't tied to specific assets. Unsecured debt often carries higher interest rates and requires careful management to avoid high costs. Assessing your debt situation. The first step to tackling debt is understanding your overall debt picture. By evaluating each debt, you can prioritize repayment and create a feasible plan. List all debts. Document all outstanding debts, including credit cards, personal loans, student loans, and any other obligations. Include details like interest rates, minimum payments, and the remaining balance for each. Calculate your debt-to-income ratio. This ratio measures your monthly debt payments relative to your monthly income and is a key indicator of financial health. A high debt-to-income ratio can indicate over-reliance on debt and impact creditworthiness. Formula: total monthly debt payments divided by monthly income times 100. Example: if your total monthly debt payments are $1,000 and your monthly income is $4,000, your debt-to-income ratio is 25%. Creating a debt repayment plan. A structured repayment plan helps reduce debt strategically. Here are two common methods for organizing repayment. Debt snowball method. Focus on paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on other debts. Once the smallest debt is repaid, move to the next smallest, and so on. This method builds momentum and motivation as you see debts disappearing one by one. Example: if you have debts of $500, $1,500, and $3,000, start with the $500 debt, pay it off, and then use the funds for the next debt. Debt avalanche method. Prioritize paying off debts with the highest interest rates first while making minimum payments on lower interest debts. This method minimizes the amount of interest paid over time, making it a cost-effective approach. Example: if you have a credit card debt at 20% interest and a student loan at 5%, focus on paying off the credit card debt first. Strategies for reducing debt faster. Once you have a repayment plan, consider these additional techniques to reduce debt more quickly. Consolidate high-interest debts. Debt consolidation combines multiple high-interest debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate, often making repayment more manageable. This is particularly helpful for credit card debt. Example: if you have 3 credit cards with varying interest rates, consolidating them into one loan at a lower rate can save on interest and simplify payments. Use windfalls wisely. Any unexpected money, such as tax refunds, bonuses, or inheritance, can be allocated toward debt repayment to reduce your balance faster. Tip: set a goal to allocate at least half of any windfall to debt repayment, and use the remaining portion for savings or necessities. Implement a side income strategy. Earning extra income can accelerate debt repayment. Consider freelancing, part-time work, or selling items you no longer need as ways to boost income for debt reduction. Example: if you earn $300 from a side hustle, allocate it directly to your debt to make additional progress without affecting your regular budget. Avoiding future debt. Managing current debt is important, but avoiding future debt is key to maintaining financial freedom. Here are practical tips to stay debt-free. Build an emergency fund. With an emergency fund, you'll be less likely to rely on credit cards or loans for unexpected expenses. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Example: start by saving a small, manageable amount each month until you have a comfortable cushion. Use credit wisely. Avoid using credit for discretionary purchases unless you can pay off the balance each month. This prevents interest charges and ensures credit is available when truly needed. Tip: keep credit card balances below 30% of the limit to maintain a strong credit score and avoid overextending. Plan major purchases. For big expenses like vacations, home improvements, or electronics, plan ahead and save for these purchases instead of using credit. This eliminates the need for high-interest loans and keeps you within your budget. Example: set aside a fixed amount each month toward a vacation fund rather than charging it to a credit card when the time comes. Seeking professional help when needed. Sometimes, debt can feel overwhelming, and it may be helpful to seek professional assistance. Financial advisors, debt counselors, and even legal assistance for debt settlement can help you develop a customized plan and negotiate with creditors if necessary. Debt counseling services. Certified debt counselors offer guidance on managing debt, creating a budget, and sometimes negotiating with creditors on your behalf. Example: organizations like the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, NFCC, provide affordable or even free debt counseling services. Debt settlement programs. In some cases, a debt settlement program can negotiate with creditors to reduce the amount owed. However, this can impact your credit score, so it should be considered carefully. Example: debt settlement may be an option if your financial situation is severe, and bankruptcy is the only other alternative. The psychological benefits of being debt-free. Debt repayment isn't just financially freeing, it's psychologically empowering. Reducing or eliminating debt can decrease stress, improve focus on other financial goals, and provide a sense of control over your future. Summary. Effective debt management is an essential step toward financial freedom. By understanding your debts, creating a solid repayment plan, and building habits to avoid future debt, you'll not only improve your finances but also enjoy a greater sense of stability and peace of mind. Remember, managing debt is a journey, and with each step, you're building a stronger financial foundation for the future. Chapter 9: Saving and Investing for the Future. Why saving and investing matter. While budgeting and managing debt create a stable financial foundation, saving and investing are the engines that drive long-term wealth accumulation. Savings offer a safety net for unexpected expenses and short-term goals, while investing allows your money to grow over time, generating wealth for retirement and other life goals. This chapter will outline practical approaches to saving, the basics of investing, and strategies to make both accessible and effective for beginners. Building a robust savings plan. Having a strong savings plan ensures you can handle emergencies and achieve financial goals without relying on debt. Here are key components for creating a solid savings strategy. Emergency fund. An emergency fund is essential for covering unexpected expenses like medical bills, car repairs, or sudden job loss. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Example: if your monthly expenses are $2,000, an emergency fund of $6,000 to $12,000 provides a buffer for unforeseen events. Goal-based savings. Besides an emergency fund, set aside savings for specific goals, such as a vacation, home down payment, or education fund. Define each goal with a target amount and timeline. Example: if you're planning a vacation in 1 year and estimate costs at $2,400, save $200 per month to reach your target. Automate savings. Automating savings by setting up regular transfers to a separate account makes it easier to stay consistent and grow your fund over time. Tip: choose an amount you're comfortable with, even if it's small. Automated deposits compound over time. Understanding the basics of investing. Investing allows your money to work for you by generating returns over time. The key is to start early, be consistent, and select investments based on your risk tolerance and financial goals. Risk and return. Investments vary in terms of risk and potential return. Higher-risk investments, like stocks, generally offer greater returns, while lower-risk options, like bonds, provide stability with smaller returns. Finding the right balance is key to successful investing. Example: a young investor with a long time horizon might allocate more funds to stocks, while someone closer to retirement might choose safer bonds. Types of investments. Stocks. Buying shares in companies allows you to participate in their growth. Stocks generally offer higher returns but come with higher risk. Bonds. Bonds are loans you give to companies or governments. They're usually less risky than stocks and provide fixed interest payments. Mutual funds and ETFs. These funds pool money from multiple investors to buy a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, or other assets. They offer diversification and are generally easier to manage than individual stocks. Real estate. Investing in property can be a way to generate rental income and benefit from property appreciation over time. Time horizon. Your investment time horizon, how long you plan to keep your money invested, influences the types of assets you should choose. Longer time horizons allow for more aggressive investments since you have more time to ride out market fluctuations. Example: for retirement savings, which may have a time horizon of 20 to 30 years, stocks may be a suitable option due to their long-term growth potential. Creating an investment strategy. An effective investment strategy is tailored to your financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Here are key elements to consider. Set clear goals. Define your investment objectives, whether they are for retirement, purchasing a home, or simply building wealth. Having clear goals helps guide your investment choices and timeline. Example: if your goal is to retire in 30 years with $1 million in savings, you can determine the rate of return and monthly contributions needed to reach that target. Diversify your portfolio. Diversification reduces risk by spreading investments across different assets. By combining stocks, bonds, real estate, and other assets, you minimize the impact of a downturn in any single investment. Example: a diversified portfolio might consist of 60% stocks, 30% bonds, and 10% real estate, balancing growth potential with stability. Regular contributions. Consistently adding to your investments, even in small amounts, is a powerful way to build wealth over time. Regular contributions allow you to take advantage of dollar-cost averaging, which reduces the impact of market volatility. Tip: set up automatic contributions to your investment accounts to build wealth consistently. Rebalance periodically. Rebalancing means adjusting your portfolio periodically to maintain your desired asset allocation. This might involve selling some assets that have increased in value and buying those that haven't, keeping your risk level consistent. Example: if stocks increase significantly in value, they may take up a larger percentage of your portfolio than intended. Rebalancing by selling some stocks and buying more bonds restores your initial allocation. Beginner-friendly investment accounts. Choosing the right type of account can maximize the benefits of your investment and savings efforts. Here are some common options. Retirement accounts, 401k, IRA. Retirement accounts offer tax advantages that help your money grow faster. Contributions to accounts like a 401k or IRA may be tax-deductible, and earnings grow tax-free or tax-deferred. Example: contributing to a 401k through your employer is especially beneficial if they offer matching contributions, as it's essentially free money toward retirement. Brokerage accounts. Unlike retirement accounts, taxable brokerage accounts have no contribution limits or withdrawal restrictions. They're ideal for investing money you may want access to before retirement. Tip: use a brokerage account for medium to long-term goals that don't qualify for retirement accounts. Health Savings Account, HSA. For those with high-deductible health plans, an HSA offers triple tax benefits. Contributions are tax-deductible, earnings grow tax-free, and withdrawals for qualified medical expenses are also tax-free. Example: an HSA can be used to save and invest for medical expenses in retirement, effectively serving as an additional retirement account. Common mistakes to avoid. Investing can be intimidating for beginners, but avoiding common pitfalls can help you stay on track toward your goals. Timing the market. Trying to predict market movements often results in missed opportunities and unnecessary stress. Instead, focus on long-term consistency and let your investments grow over time. Tip: rather than worrying about market timing, stick to a disciplined approach with regular contributions. Neglecting fees. Fees can significantly impact your investment returns over time. Look for low-fee funds or brokerage accounts to maximize your gains. Example: a mutual fund with a 1% fee might seem minor, but over decades, it can cost thousands in lost returns. Lack of research. Investing in something unfamiliar or based on a tip can be risky. Conduct thorough research or consult with a financial advisor to make informed decisions. Example: before investing in a specific stock or cryptocurrency, take time to understand the risks, potential returns, and the market it operates in. Summary. Saving and investing are essential for building wealth and ensuring a financially secure future. By following sound savings habits, starting to invest, and avoiding common mistakes, you can make your money work for you, grow your financial resources, and steadily move closer to financial freedom. Chapter 10: Passive Income Strategies. The power of passive income. Passive income is income generated with little to no daily effort, allowing you to earn money without actively working for every dollar. By developing passive income streams, you can increase your financial security, diversify your income sources, and accelerate your path toward financial freedom. In this chapter, we'll explore different types of passive income and provide practical examples and strategies for beginners. Understanding passive income. While active income requires time and effort, like a job or freelance work, passive income typically requires an initial investment of time, money, or both, after which it can generate income on its own. Achieving passive income doesn't mean no work at all, but the ongoing effort is significantly less than traditional work. Types of passive income. Investment income, income generated from investments like stocks, bonds, or dividends. Real estate income, rental income from property you own. Business income, earnings from businesses you own but don't actively manage, such as online courses or digital products. Royalties, revenue earned from intellectual property, such as book royalties, patents, or music rights. Benefits of passive income. Financial security. Multiple income streams provide security in case your primary source of income is disrupted. Wealth building. Passive income allows wealth to grow over time without relying solely on active work. Freedom of time. Earning passive income gives you more flexibility and freedom, allowing time for other pursuits or leisure. Popular passive income strategies. Each passive income method requires an initial investment of either time, money, or both. Here are some of the most popular and accessible passive income streams. Dividend stocks. Investing in dividend-paying stocks provides a regular income as companies share profits with shareholders. Dividends are usually paid quarterly, and you can reinvest them to grow your portfolio. Example, if you invest $10,000 in a stock with a 5% annual dividend, you'll receive $500 per year, or $125 quarterly, which you can either spend or reinvest. Rental property. Rental income from real estate is a classic form of passive income, although it often requires management. Property ownership can provide ongoing income and property appreciation over time. Example, renting a property for $1,200 a month generates $14,400 per year in income. After expenses like mortgage payments, maintenance, and property taxes, the remainder is passive income. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. REITs allow you to invest in real estate without owning property. They pool funds from multiple investors to invest in real estate, and you receive a share of the profits in the form of dividends. Tip: REITs can be bought and sold like stocks, making them a more liquid and accessible way to invest in real estate. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer, P2P, lending platforms let you lend money to individuals or small businesses in exchange for interest payments. These platforms often allow you to earn returns by selecting the loans you wish to fund. Example, by lending $1,000 at a 7% interest rate, you can earn $70 in annual interest. Creating digital products. Digital products like ebooks, courses, or printables can generate ongoing income with minimal upkeep. Once created and uploaded, these products can be sold repeatedly with little additional effort. Example, an online course that sells for $50 and generates 20 sales per month provides $1,000 in passive income. Affiliate marketing. Through affiliate marketing, you can earn commissions by promoting other people's products or services online. This method works well for people with a website, blog, or social media following. Tip: choose products relevant to your audience for higher engagement and conversion rates. Royalties from creative work. If you create intellectual property, such as a book, artwork, music, or software, you can earn royalties every time it's sold or used. Example, an author who earns $2 in royalties per book and sells 500 copies per month generates $1,000 in monthly passive income. Starting a passive income stream. Building a passive income stream requires planning, and selecting the right option depends on your skills, interests, and financial resources. Here's a step-by-step approach to starting a passive income stream. Evaluate your resources. Assess how much time, money, and effort you can invest. Some passive income streams, like real estate, require significant capital, while others, like digital products, require an investment of time. Example, if you have limited funds but enjoy writing, creating an ebook could be a more accessible option than investing in property. Choose a niche or area of interest. Select an area that aligns with your skills and interests. Enjoying the initial process makes it easier to stay motivated. Example, if you're interested in personal finance, affiliate marketing for finance tools or writing a budgeting ebook could be effective. Research the market. Study your chosen market to understand demand, competition, and potential profit. Look at trends, customer needs, and what successful creators or investors in that field are doing. Tip: use tools like Google Trends, Amazon's bestsellers, or industry reports to assess market demand. Start small and scale up. Begin with one stream of passive income, test it, and scale it up if it's successful. Once established, you can explore additional streams for more diversity. Example: if your affiliate marketing efforts generate income, consider expanding to a blog or YouTube channel to reach a larger audience. Maintaining and growing passive income. Once your passive income stream is established, maintaining and growing it may involve occasional adjustments. Here are ways to sustain and expand your passive income. Monitor performance. Regularly track the performance of your income streams to ensure they're generating a good return. For example, review your investments, rental properties, or product sales. Tip: set aside time quarterly or annually to assess performance and make any needed changes. Reinvest earnings. Use passive income to fund additional investments, creating a cycle of growth. Reinvesting dividends, rental income, or product profits accelerates wealth accumulation. Example: reinvesting dividend income into more stocks grows your investment portfolio over time. Automate where possible. Automating aspects of your passive income stream, like reinvesting dividends or setting up auto payments for real estate, reduces the need for hands-on management. Tip: many investment platforms offer automatic reinvestment options to help your portfolio grow without additional work. Diversify to reduce risk. Having multiple streams of passive income diversifies risk. If one source performs poorly, others can provide stability. Example: if real estate income dips, earnings from digital products or dividends can help balance your total income. Potential challenges and how to overcome them. Passive income has great potential, but it also comes with challenges. Here's how to manage some common issues. Initial time and financial investment. Many passive income streams require upfront effort or capital. Setting realistic expectations and a manageable budget is key to success. Tip: start with low-cost options like creating digital products if you're new to passive income. Risk of market fluctuations. Investment-based passive income streams, like stocks or REITs, can be affected by market volatility. Diversification and a long-term perspective help manage these risks. Example: holding a mix of asset types, like stocks, bonds, and real estate, reduces the impact of any single market downturn. Maintenance requirements. While passive income requires less ongoing effort than a full-time job, it's not entirely hands-off. Real estate may require repairs, or digital products may need updates. Tip: schedule periodic maintenance checks to keep your income streams running smoothly. Summary: creating passive income streams is a powerful way to increase financial security and move closer to financial freedom. By choosing an income stream that aligns with your resources, interests, and goals, you can build a sustainable income source with minimal ongoing effort. With planning, diversification, and reinvestment, passive income can steadily grow, giving you greater control over your financial future. Chapter 11: Financial Planning for Retirement. Why retirement planning matters. Retirement planning is essential for building a secure and comfortable future. Proper planning ensures you have the funds to maintain your lifestyle, meet healthcare needs, and pursue your interests without financial stress. While retirement may feel far off, the earlier you start preparing, the greater your chances of achieving financial freedom during your later years. Setting retirement goals. One of the first steps in retirement planning is setting clear, realistic goals. This helps you determine how much you'll need to save, which influences your investment strategy, savings plan, and lifestyle choices. Estimate your retirement age. Deciding when you want to retire helps establish a timeline for saving and investing. A typical retirement age is between 60 and 70, but early retirement is possible with sufficient planning. Example: if you're 30 and want to retire at 65, you have 35 years to build your retirement savings. Calculate retirement expenses. Estimate how much money you'll need annually in retirement based on your current lifestyle, inflation, and future goals. Many financial experts suggest aiming for 70 to 80% of your pre-retirement income. Example: if your current annual income is $50,000, you might aim for $35,000 to $40,000 in retirement to cover expenses. Consider inflation and longevity. Inflation reduces purchasing power over time, which means you'll need more money in the future to maintain the same lifestyle. Additionally, people are living longer, which may require stretching your savings further. Tip: use conservative estimates for inflation and life expectancy in your calculations to avoid underfunding. Building a retirement savings plan. A strong retirement plan includes both savings and investments. Combining these strategies helps you reach your financial goals while managing risk. Employer-sponsored retirement accounts. Many employers offer retirement accounts, such as 401k or 403b plans, with benefits like tax-deferred growth and, often, matching contributions. Example: if your employer matches contributions up to 3%, contributing at least 3% of your income ensures you don't miss out on this free money. Individual retirement accounts, IRAs. IRAs are tax-advantaged accounts for retirement savings. Traditional IRAs allow tax-deductible contributions, while Roth IRAs provide tax-free withdrawals in retirement. Tip: if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket at retirement, a Roth IRA may be beneficial, as it allows you to withdraw funds tax-free. Health Savings Account, HSA. An HSA, available to those with high-deductible health insurance plans, provides triple tax benefits. Contributions are tax-deductible, growth is tax-free, and withdrawals for medical expenses are tax-free. HSAs can also be used for non-medical expenses in retirement with a tax penalty. Example: contributing to an HSA can help you cover healthcare costs in retirement, reducing the burden on your retirement savings. Automate your savings. Automating contributions to your retirement accounts ensures consistency and makes it easier to meet long-term savings goals. Start with a manageable amount and gradually increase contributions over time. Tip: many financial experts recommend saving 10 to 15% of your income for retirement, but starting with even 5% is better than nothing. Investing for retirement. Investing is crucial to growing your retirement savings. A diversified investment portfolio provides the potential for long-term growth, helping your savings keep pace with inflation and potentially providing higher returns. Asset allocation. Asset allocation refers to the mix of stocks, bonds, and other investments in your portfolio. A well-balanced allocation reduces risk and aligns with your time horizon and risk tolerance. Example: a common rule is to invest more heavily in stocks when you're young and gradually shift to bonds as you approach retirement, balancing growth potential with stability. Rebalancing your portfolio. Periodically adjust your portfolio to maintain your desired asset allocation. Rebalancing involves selling some assets and buying others to return to your original plan. Tip: review your portfolio annually or whenever there's a major market shift to keep your investments aligned with your risk tolerance and retirement goals. Target date funds. Target date funds automatically adjust asset allocation based on your expected retirement date. These funds are designed for set-it-and-forget-it investing, becoming more conservative as you near retirement. Example: if you plan to retire in 2040, investing in a 2040 target date fund provides a hands-off approach, gradually shifting from stocks to bonds as you get closer to that date. Diversifying beyond retirement accounts. While retirement accounts are advantageous, investing outside them provides flexibility. Brokerage accounts, real estate, and other assets can supplement your retirement income and offer liquidity. Example: holding investments in a taxable brokerage account allows access to funds before retirement age without penalties, providing flexibility for other financial goals. Social Security and pension planning. Social Security and pensions, if available, are valuable resources in retirement planning. Understanding how these benefits work helps you make informed decisions about when to start taking payments. Estimating Social Security benefits. Social Security provides retirement income based on your earnings history. The longer you delay claiming benefits, up to age 70, the larger your monthly benefit will be. Example: if you claim Social Security at age 62, your benefits may be permanently reduced by about 30%, whereas waiting until 70 maximizes your monthly payments. Understanding pension plans. Some employers offer pensions, which provide a fixed income in retirement. Check with your employer to understand the specifics of your pension plan, including vesting requirements and payout options. Tip: consider your pension's payout structure when planning for retirement. Some pensions offer a lump sum, while others provide monthly payments. When to claim benefits. The decision to claim Social Security or pension benefits depends on factors like your health, expected longevity, and financial situation. While delaying benefits can increase payouts, accessing them earlier may benefit those with health concerns or financial needs. Tip: use an online Social Security calculator or consult with a financial advisor to determine the optimal claiming strategy. Adjusting your plan as retirement nears. As retirement approaches, adjust your plan to ensure you're on track to meet your goals. These steps help prepare you for a smooth transition. Reduce risk in your portfolio. Gradually shifting from stocks to bonds or cash reduces risk as retirement nears, protecting your portfolio from market downturns. Example: if you've been invested 80% in stocks, you might reduce that to 50% in stocks and 50% in bonds to safeguard your savings. Estimate healthcare costs. Healthcare can be a significant expense in retirement. Consider the cost of insurance premiums, out-of-pocket expenses, and long-term care. Tip: look into Medicare options and consider long-term care insurance to manage potential healthcare costs. Plan for withdrawals. Determine a safe withdrawal rate for your retirement savings, typically around 4% annually, to avoid depleting your funds too quickly. Example: if you have $500,000 saved, a 4% withdrawal rate provides $20,000 per year, supplementing Social Security or other income. Consider part-time work. Working part-time in retirement provides additional income and may offer personal fulfillment. Many retirees find that part-time work allows them to ease into retirement while maintaining social connections. Example: consulting, freelancing, or pursuing a hobby-based business are ways to earn supplemental income while staying engaged. Summary: retirement planning involves more than saving money. It requires setting clear goals, investing wisely, and adjusting your strategy over time. By taking proactive steps, such as maximizing employer-sponsored accounts, diversifying investments, and planning for Social Security, you can build a retirement that provides financial security and peace of mind. Start planning early, stay consistent, and adapt as needed to create a retirement that aligns with your goals and lifestyle. Chapter 12: Conclusion and Taking Action. Reflecting on the journey to financial freedom. Throughout this book, we've explored a comprehensive approach to achieving financial freedom. Each chapter has introduced essential concepts, practical steps, and strategies to help you take control of your finances, plan effectively, and move closer to your goal of financial independence. Achieving financial freedom is not an overnight process. It requires dedication, persistence, and continuous learning. Financial freedom empowers you with choices, security, and the ability to pursue what matters most to you. Whether it's retiring early, traveling the world, or having the peace of mind to handle life's uncertainties, financial freedom allows you to shape your future. Key takeaways from each chapter. Let's recap some of the main ideas covered in each chapter. Chapter 1. Setting financial goals. Establish clear, realistic financial goals. Whether short-term, medium-term, or long-term, these goals serve as a roadmap for achieving financial independence. Chapter 2. Understanding and managing debt. Managing debt is crucial to financial health. Prioritize high-interest debts, implement repayment strategies, and avoid debt traps to keep your financial journey on track. Chapter 3. Budgeting for success. A budget is the foundation of good financial management. Tracking expenses, adjusting habits, and setting spending limits help ensure you're saving consistently and effectively. Chapter 4. Building an emergency fund. An emergency fund provides financial stability and peace of mind. Set aside enough to cover at least 3 to 6 months of expenses, ensuring you're prepared for the unexpected. Chapter 5. Basics of saving and investing. Understanding the basics of saving and investing helps grow your wealth over time. Start small, focus on consistency, and diversify to balance risk and return. Chapter 6. Understanding investment vehicles. Explore a variety of investment options, from stocks to bonds, mutual funds to real estate. Each has unique advantages and risks, allowing you to create a diversified portfolio. Chapter 7. Tax planning and efficiency. Tax efficiency maximizes your income by reducing tax liabilities. Use tax-advantaged accounts, deductions, and credits to keep more of your earnings. Chapter 8. Protecting your wealth with insurance. Insurance provides essential protection against risks. Health, life, and property insurance safeguard your assets and ensure financial stability for you and your loved ones. Chapter 9. Effective money management habits. Develop habits that support your financial goals. Regularly review expenses, track progress, and remain disciplined to maintain and improve your financial position. Chapter 10. Passive income strategies. Passive income is key to building financial freedom. Explore options like dividend stocks, real estate, and digital products to create income streams that require minimal active involvement. Chapter 11. Financial planning for retirement. Preparing for retirement involves setting goals, saving, investing, and estimating expenses. Plan carefully to enjoy a secure, comfortable, and fulfilling retirement. Taking action toward financial freedom. Understanding financial principles is essential, but taking action is what truly drives change. Here's a step-by-step approach to help you start implementing what you've learned. Define your immediate priorities. Identify the financial actions that are most pressing in your current situation. Whether it's paying off debt, building an emergency fund, or starting a budget, tackling these first steps sets the stage for future progress. Example: if high-interest debt is holding you back, prioritize debt repayment. Once your debt is under control, allocate those funds toward savings or investing. Set up financial tracking systems. Establish a method for tracking your finances, such as a budgeting app or a simple spreadsheet. Monitoring your finances regularly allows you to make adjustments and stay aligned with your goals. Tip: review your budget monthly and your overall financial progress quarterly. Small changes in habits can make a big difference over time. Automate your savings and investments. Automating contributions to savings accounts, retirement plans, or investment accounts ensures you stay consistent without having to think about it. This pay-yourself-first approach makes saving a priority. Example: set up an automatic transfer to your savings account each payday, even if it's a small amount. Over time, automated savings add up and help you reach your financial goals. Educate yourself continuously. Financial knowledge is a lifelong pursuit. Stay updated on changes in personal finance, tax laws, and investment strategies to adapt to evolving opportunities and risks. Tip: Dedicate time each month to read financial articles, watch educational videos, or attend workshops to enhance your understanding. Set annual financial reviews. Once a year, review your financial goals and assess your progress. Adjust your plan as needed to stay on track. This is also a good time to revisit your budget, investments, and retirement plans. Example: at the start of each year, evaluate your achievements, set new financial goals, and update your strategies based on your evolving needs and priorities. Practice patience and consistency. Financial freedom takes time. By consistently applying the principles outlined in this book and being patient with your progress, you'll build a solid foundation for long-term success. Tip: remember that setbacks are normal. If you encounter financial challenges, don't give up, adjust your plan and keep moving forward. Overcoming common challenges. On the journey to financial freedom, you may face obstacles. Here are some common challenges and tips for overcoming them. Lack of motivation. Financial goals can seem distant. To stay motivated, visualize your end goals and reward yourself for progress along the way. Unexpected expenses. Emergencies are inevitable. An emergency fund acts as a buffer, preventing you from derailing your goals due to unforeseen expenses. Investment risks. All investments carry some risk. Reduce your exposure by diversifying, starting with conservative options, and expanding as you gain experience. Limited income. If income constraints make it challenging to save or invest, focus on controlling expenses and seek opportunities to increase income through side hustles, skills development, or career growth. Creating a legacy. Financial freedom isn't just about securing your own future, it's also about creating a legacy. Whether you want to provide for loved ones, support a cause, or leave a lasting impact, effective financial planning allows you to contribute beyond yourself. Estate planning. Create a will and consider setting up trusts or other legal tools to ensure your assets are distributed according to your wishes. Philanthropy. Financial freedom allows you to give back. Donating to causes or setting up charitable funds lets you support your community and values. Teaching financial literacy. Passing on financial knowledge to friends, family, and younger generations equips them with the tools to achieve their own financial freedom. Final thoughts. Achieving financial freedom is a journey, one that requires commitment, adaptability, and a willingness to learn. By applying the principles from each chapter, setting clear goals, and taking consistent action, you're well on your way to transforming your financial future. Remember, every small step you take today brings you closer to the life of independence, security, and purpose you envision.